Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cards played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Brandon Waddell, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Now the pitch. Colton Wong is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Arenado in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
O'Neill will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So to get his day started at the plate, Avisail Garcia trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled off. Just getting started here in St. Louis. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Popped him up. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Eric Lauer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So stepping in is Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Now the pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Barehanded at his knees. Got him.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tyler.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Short, wrong for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's Here's Eduardo Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes.
Aye. 0-1. Oh, that's low.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is it.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Today's ball game provides the Cardinals with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. And there are two away now.
Hey, let's be honest, he certainly doesn't look comfortable right there or fluid on that play. Give him credit, tip of the cap for getting the result he needed, but this is going to come back to bite them.
At the plate now, Tyrone Taylor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. he pops it up. Dean ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he has a 3 for 12 line. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Standing in now, Demetrius Lewis. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
In now, Austin Dean, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Yadier Molina digging in now. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 0-2 once more. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Dylan Carlson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo.
Next to hit is Edmundo Sosa, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Set and the pitch. Grounded to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Up next to the Cardinals.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. A dive, and he knocks it down.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here it comes on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. Cards lead it 4-0. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Lifted into center field. Bader is right there, 1 down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Next to dig in, Willie Adames. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate, Manny Pena. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Sosa calls for it. And that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the third now. And next will be the imposing power bat, Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1. Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
So now to the plate, Demetrius Lewis hits it high and deep out to center field. On to the lawn and gone. Shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Luis Perdomo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Austin Dean, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Dean, a 27-year-old, he was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And she'll take a look at ball 1. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sharp ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Colton Wong will stand in. D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1. Here it comes. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. Wong is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now pitch on the way. Popped him up. Sosa shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Nope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No runs, no hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Number 11.
Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lewis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
At the plate now is Tyler O'Neill. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that,
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Now the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line drive, base hit to right.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Luis Urias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
1-1.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. And it's fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Manny Pena, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Stepping in once again is Demetrius Lewis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
And that's out number 1. So next to hit is Austin Dean. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Count even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 4.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And Molina's aboard a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Harrison Bader, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded softly to the right. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Is that in? Here's Colton Wong now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
A 1 pitch on its way.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
On its way is pitch number 75. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he drives a liner to right center. Lewis gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail here at 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Edmundo Sosa. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler.
Next to stand in is Tyler O'Neill. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Lined into left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles,
Now
but hey,
batting,
you'll take
third
3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Next, it'll be Nolan Arenado. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, Demetrius Lewis. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to... Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2.
Ball. The count is 1-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
the plate now, Tyrone Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, still 8-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Austin Dean.
The second baseman, number 5.
First offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Now to bat, Yadier Molina. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Brett Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Up next to the Cardinals.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
now batting, shortstop, Edmundo.
Next, here is Edmundo Sosa, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Brewers 2. First pitch on its way. Luis Urias is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over until it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Fouled off. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here now the 2-2. Another one sent foul. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Willie Adames is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Adames is retired. 2 down now. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So now to the plate, Manny Pena trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Lewis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down from bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
O'Neill.
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Line drive to center field. King is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Now it'll be Nolan Arenado. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ballgame. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and make.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here comes the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Lewis is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
So now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Avisail Garcia has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Standing in now, Eduardo Escobar, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The Brewers down to their final strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Very weakly on the ground.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Got him. That'll do it. And the Cardinals break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The St. Louis Cardinals smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting